Hello and welcome to Afis Concept TV, where we give you the latest news, gist, and gossips. To all our listeners and subscribers, we say thank you for always tuning in to listen to us. And if you're just joining us, welcome to Afis Concept TV. Please click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel and also turn on your notification post to be the first person to get a notification when we post them. And now to the news of today. The headline: Wike says Wike will contest against Tinubu in 2027, urges President to release Nnamdi Kanu. And now to the main news. The 2023 presidential candidate of the Zenith Labour Party, Chief Dan Wike, has predicted that Nyesom Wike, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, will challenge President Bola Tinubu in the 2027 general election. Wike, also the national chairman of ZLP, made these remarks in Abuja over the weekend while discussing various national issues. The Imo-born renowned politician advised Tinubu to handle the ongoing political crisis in Rivers State cautiously to safeguard Nigerian democracy, emphasizing that Wike's action indicates his intention to contest the presidency in 2027. You should not put fire in rivers that would affect your office as president. If the problem is about 2027, the person you should do business with is Governor Siminalayi Fubara. He is the man on seat. If you don't know, Wike will contest against you, President Tinubu, in 2027. Take it to the bank. All that he is doing, forget about all that matters in Abuja. Yes, he has done well. He will run against you. He will run for president, he said. Regarding the Rivers House of Assembly crisis, Wike cited constitutional provisions stating that lawmakers who defect from their party automatically forfeit their seat. He criticized any judicial interference in what he considers a straightforward constitutional matter. Section 109, 1G of the Constitution made it very clear it doesn't need a court process, that when you are elected into a state assembly under a political party, if you leave that political party to another political party, you shall lose your seat. It is automatic, he opined. While saying that the 27 lawmakers swore an affidavit that they have defected to APC, Wike said the federal government should not allow itself to be manipulated over the issue. We don't want to give an impression that the government in Abuja, the federal government, and the president is giving tacit approval to what Wike is doing as a minister. I have said it severally, the president has no business with Wike. He has given him a job, he said. The ZLP chairman also knocked the former Rivers governor for reportedly vowing to unseat FCT Senator Ireti Kingibe in the 2027 election. He said only the FCT voters would decide who will represent them in the Senate and not a single self-acclaimed political god. On the continued detention of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Wike advised Tinubu to release the IPOB leader or in alternative use him for barbecue at Igbo Square. What does that mean? So we are calling on the president to release him. But if you don't want to release him, bring him to Igbo Square. Let us use him for barbecue. Let his enemies come and eat from it so we can close this chapter. There is no reason why Nnamdi Kanu should still be in prison, he said. Wike, who accused the then President Muhammadu Buhari of ancient hatred in the incarceration of Kanu, said Ohanaeze Ndigbo leaders, Southeast governors, and others have all called for the IPOB leader released. It has come to the point that we have to call on President Tinubu to use his political sagacity and dexterity to effect the release of Nnamdi Kanu. We have to interrogate why Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention. You are aware of the activities of terrorists in the country. You are aware of persons who have been negotiating with terrorists without the brief of government and see these terrorists all the time. You are aware of those who found themselves in the same agitation Nnamdi Kanu was involved in, but today everybody is free, walking freely on the streets. Nnamdi Kanu is still in detention, he said. On the demand by labor unions for increase in minimum wage, Wike urged the president to act swiftly on the issue, saying it was not too much to pay 100,000. While calling on the unions to also explore other avenues to improve welfare of their members, Wike said government can also roll out large numbers of buses to be managed by the union as obtainable during the military administration of then General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida, even as he suggested effective housing scheme for workers. While lamenting the huge cost of governance in the country, Wike called on Tinubu to sign executive order that will drastically reduce political office holders' earning. Tinubu should sign an executive order to slash money being paid by political office holders by 50 to 80%. He said, adding that it was not normal for Nigerians to still be paying for cars and accommodation of National Assembly members. Sure. The 2023 presidential candidate, Chief Wike, what he's saying about Wike contesting for presidential candidate in 2027, well, this is Nigeria. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And with the way Wike is going, for real, he can actually do that. He can actually contest. But I don't know who would vote for him. He might just try, but I don't think anybody in their right senses will vote for him. But again, this is Nigeria. Anything can happen. And also, everyone is having a take on this Nnamdi Kanu's issue. Let them release this man from detention. I don't know why they are keeping him, really. They should let him go. And also on the issue of government people collecting salaries, they should really slash it. Even the 80% is small. They should slash it to like 90%. We can't be using our tax money to buy cars for you, get accommodations for you. It's preposterous. These people are only enjoying themselves and their families while the country suffers for it. It's really wrong. My listeners, what do you think? Kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section, and do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening.